Fame. Next page on the track.
Yo, la L.
My block was the hottest, I was the coldest. Souls frozen, streets ferocious. So much pain in my life I couldn't hold it. So I wrote it, so you could quote it. While I smoke this, look in the eyes of the hopeless. It's hard to stay focused. No, we got a gift, but do we give a shit? Even though it's nothing for this kid to drop a hit. He chasing dreams, this what it seems. It's just an illusion, cause he out here catching fiends. Cause if this rap shit don't pay, I'ma start selling drugs around my way. Hey, this is attitude, gift of life, no gratitude. Disrespect to the highest magnitude. Continue to sway, he for sure to lose. This the jungle, it ain't no rules. Let him slide, he becomes food. You couldn't bring him back if you want to. Now you know what to.
Top of the morning, man. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen, it's Sunday morning. It's early. I got a lot of things to do today. I gotta do some delivery on some sunglasses. I gotta go check my grandma's out. She was in the hospital with kidney failure. She's like 80 years old. Yeah, man, I got a lot of things to do. But I got up early, man. I can't sleep late no more. I don't know what it is. It's about to storm out here. I'm on a lake. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't think y'all can see them clouds back there. But I came out here to see this lake, see what's in this lake out here, see if I catch something real quick, and then I'm gonna go about my day. Cause I couldn't sleep. But I'm gonna give y'all a story, man. I wanna give y'all a little story. I ain't done a story in a minute. It's a nothing crazy story. It's more of a, it was a learning experience for me, type of story. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when I knew, like, that I had some power behind me. See, a lot of people think that you have to have a lot of money to have power. And there's some people out here in these streets that got power that don't got no money. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I had a lot of people, man. I had a lot of people that would back me up. I had a lot of people, bro, behind me, bro. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, like, I never had to pay for work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people I dealt with, they'll just give me whatever it is, take it on the arm, cause I had the muscle and I had the streets and I had the people behind me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, one of the I'm gonna tell you the day that I knew. Hold on, cause I gotta recast my line. I don't know where my rod holders is. I think I left them at the other lake, and it got me pissed off. But I got my rods on the floor, and I'm prone to stepping on them. I'm pretty good for that. I done stepped on a few of them. You know what I mean? But this is the day that I realized I had some power. You feel me? So, my neighborhood in Orlando, where I was at, this time, was one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Orlando. It was only an apartment complex, right? But it was, we was the only complex on the east side of Orlando that had bicycle cops riding around. That was mostly on the west side of Orlando and Paramore area, downtown area, Paramore, Crosstown, you know what I'm saying, L-Dog, Livingston, all y'all out there, South Street, Lee, you know what I'm saying, 18th, all that area around there. That was mostly, you see a lot of bike cops riding around the hood over there. So to see it on the east side was something way out of character, like for an Orlando situation. So that's how lit we was. You feel me? And my hood has 6 entrances and, you know what I'm saying, 6 exits. Across the street from my hood, there was a bank, right? It was the Bank of America, and you know they be changing names and all that. They even changed the names to all the complexes out there. and they try to gentrify, which is a video. I want to tell my dog, Marita boy, you watching, I want you to do a video on the gentrification of Crosstown, being that y'all's was one of the first homes that they knocked down. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the video on it, but I think it's better coming from you because you from there. So you watching, if you could do that, you know what I'm saying, I would gladly appreciate it. But they was changing. Ooh, shit, boy, a big ass fish just jumped right in front of me right here. And I know it's got to be a bass, man, and my line broke. And my line, I know there's some big bass in here. I might have to come up here bass fishing, bro. My line, I got lures in the car. I just don't feel like going in the car and switching everything out. So I'm just gonna hang out here and give y'all this story. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a pretty big ass bass. Yeah, I gotta come up here and go bass fishing. What was I saying? The gentrification, they're changing the names of everything over there. So they changed the name to the neighborhoods, they changed the name to everything over there. But the bank was Bank of America at this time. Now what happens is, you know, I had a couple of homies that would run over there. They deceased now, they dead now. My homie Baby Philly would always go over there, man, and stick everybody up at the ATM, you know what I mean? And a lot of things was going on like that. Like this was a daily routine. The bank was getting robbed. People at the bank was getting robbed. Not the bank itself, at the ATM was getting robbed. And there was a Crystal's hamburger place around the corner that was getting robbed daily, to the point they had to have police there when they closed every night out in front. You know what I'm saying? So, but they was getting robbed. No guns, just straight beat them up and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But so just so happens one day I went to the store and I was walking back. And I used to walk everywhere, and I used to ride a bike everywhere. I had like 1,000 bikes. All the kids in the neighborhood had bikes. I buy them all bikes. You know what I'm saying? I was like that. I had a car. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like to I didn't like to drive my car to the store, because the store was walking distance. First of all, second of all, you know what I'm saying? They could pull you over, and then they want to plant shit in your car. And I was real hot. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point for me to take in the car. I could just walk there. If they stop me on foot, they stop me on foot. You know what I'm saying? But so I go and I cut through the bank. Let me fix this real quick. I cut through the bank, right? So when I cut through the bank, boy, there's some fish jumping up right here, and I know it's bass. All these trees around and all that stuff. A punk ass turtle. Them turtles be jacking me all the time. Oh, hell no. My shrimp done flew off, y'all. My bait done flew off. So yeah, like I was saying, I was at the I was coming back from the store and cutting through the bank, right? While I'm cutting through the bank, the police pull up on me. So when the police pull up on me, they asking me what I'm doing at the bank, because I cut through the bank parking lot. The bank closed though. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm going to the crib. What you mean what I'm doing? Oh, why you cutting through the bank? Uh-oh, look like I got something, y'all. It might be a punk ass turtle. Oh, he let go of it. Motherfucker, bro. He got my bait, y'all. Damn, that shit was big, whatever it was. Yeah, he got me, dog. So I tell the police, damn, man, I thought I had him, bro. I tell the police, I'm cutting through, I'm going to the crib, what you mean? So they're like, oh. So they trying to hit me up with like, and I'm trying to like, trespass or I'm trying to rob people and all this and that. So now they questioning me about all the robberies and stuff like that that's going on. Damn, boy, that was a big ass fish. I don't think it was a turtle because it jumped, but it let go. Nice sized fish. I should have waited. Let it take the bait a little more. I'm gonna get your punk ass right now. I had this rod right here for like a couple of weeks already. I still ain't caught nothing on this rod. Now I just tied a knot on this thing. That's what I don't like about this braided line. Flips around any which way. That's it. It gets knotted up. I ain't finna mess with it though. Cast it out. I ain't got time today. There's a punk ass turtle again. Cast it out right there. Not too far. So yeah. My bad, my face was on the camera like that. Yeah, I know y'all want to see me, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm pretty, man. Nah, check me out though. Listen, so the police, yeah, I think that turtle trying to get me now. He coming up now by my thing. So the police is like, oh, you can't be cutting through here, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. So I'm like, man, I always cut through here, bro. Why you stopping me for? I ain't hanging out here, I'm just sliding through. See, when you're trespassing, you have to be standing in the same place. Like they would try to trespass us out of complexes that we was hustling in. But you could still walk through this complex. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? People was trespassing with complexes they lived in. Ain't that some shit? They live here, but they gotta trespass them. Because they could go to the store, they could just come and go, but they cannot be outside. So, it is what it is. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, you talking shit, whoop-de-whoop, and all this and that. So now that they got me sitting on the ground. So now it's like mad cops out there. So it's like a good 4-5 cops out there, like cop cars. You know what I'm saying? And they pulling up, this and that. And they just messing with me, bro. And they got me sitting on the ground. They talking to me. They searching me. They keep talking. They keep trying to search me and all this and that. And I look to the left. I hear a bunch of commotion, and I see the cops talking, and they're like, "Oh, who are they?" And when I turned to my left, I seen the whole neighborhood outside. The whole hood was outside, right? And I was like, "Oh snap!" And they were screaming and yelling and arguing, and the cops had to leave me alone and go over there. And the one cop was just talking to me, and they was telling the police they had to let me go. Y'all better let him go. This and that. He ain't do nothing but, yo, the whole hood was out there, man. I'm talking about a lot of people, bro. A lot of people, man. About 25, 30, 40 people out there screaming and hollering and this and that. So I'm looking like, oh, snap. And the police got nervous. They ain't know what to do. Like, they was just talking to me like, look, man, tell your people calm down. We're going to let you go, blah, blah, blah. We just want to know what's going on. Why you cutting through here? There's a lot of robberies been going on, blah, blah. So I already told you, man. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You know what I'm saying? You stopping me, harassing me for no reason. Because you know my history. You want to stop and harass me and mess around and, you know, whatever. So, after all the screaming and hollering and all that, the police let me go, man. And on that day, I realized, man, that I had a lot of people behind me, man. I had a lot of power, man, because, you know, for people to come out there and go face to face with the police, screaming at the police and hollering at the police and cussing and fussing and making it like a scene, a big ass scene, to where the police like just let me go. I said, damn, man, I got a lot of influence and a lot of power out here. And you would think I was like moving bricks or some shit like that, you know what I mean? But I wasn't. So that day is when I realized that I had like a lot of influential power. And what was I gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? That's what came to my mind. Because I was already, you know what I'm saying, I knew I had, you know what I'm saying, I had people there that we could, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was whatever with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta switch that negative into a positive, man. Because sometimes people have traits in them that they could do so much with. You know what I mean? And you might see that, but they might not see that themselves in themselves. You know what I'm saying? But they just need that person to help them see that, you know what I'm saying, and focus on that and leave all the bullshit behind. At this point in my life, I was wilded out. Like there wasn't none of that. We was getting lit, we was popping pills, we was walking around the streets with shotguns in our pants legs, rifles, bulletproof vests on, you know what I'm saying? All type of guns and straight wilding. So, you know what I mean? I seen that and I said, damn, all these people could follow you and you gonna crash out and they gonna crash out right behind you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about being a leader, is where is you leading your people? You know what I mean? If you a type of person that has an influential presence on people, on your people, where are you gonna lead them to? If you know they're gonna follow you and you do certain things and they want to do the same things, or they're behind you and they'll back you up, where's you gonna lead them to? You know what I'm saying? To a jail cell? You know what I'm saying? To prison, to the graveyard? I done led people there. You know what I'm saying? I done led people to the prison. They ain't never coming home, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go back and I had to switch all that. That's why I had joined the Zulu Nation. And I left them and all that. I did a video on here. You see that I ain't with the allegations, the BAM shit and all that. Or I'm not with none of that. I'm a convict. I don't play with pedophiles, yo. I don't rock like that. So I left that alone. But that's the reason why I did join the Zulu Nation. You know what I'm saying? Was to take all that power that I had and switch it around. You know what I'm saying? I used to have people in front of my house all night long guarding my doors. Like all night to the morning. I had people that was sleeping in front of my two dudes that was sleeping in front of my door. They weren't sleeping in front of my door while I slept and was watching there was my security. You understand what I'm saying? All night. That's how real shit was. So I done buried so many people and so many people done cost so much time that when I realized that, I said, damn, man, I got to switch this around. Because it's easy to have a bunch of people that's going to crash out. You know what I'm saying? What's hard is doing that time or burying that cat. You know what I'm saying? Or going to his funeral and his daughter's there. She's 10 and it's her birthday and she's at her dad's funeral. You know what I'm saying? Any of that stuff. So I had to switch that. So if you're that type of person, that you have them leader attributes, ask yourself this question: where are you leading your people? You know what I'm saying? This is just a story I wanted to share. It's nothing crazy, and there wasn't no grenades thrown and shootings and none of that. But this was the time that I realized that I had power. And then also the time that I realized, what am I going to do with it? It's your boy Zulu King, Street Fame 407. Y'all know what it is. We all gas, no brakes. If you ain't going to be good, be safe, you heard? Boom, 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 boom. Y'all have a good day, man. We out here, you heard? I ain't going to be out here for long, though, man. I just wanted to kick it with y'all for a minute, you heard? Peace.